Hey there, Bridge family, it's Pastor Jeff, and today I'd like to talk to you about your perspective on what's going on all around you. Your perspective, your personal perspective in regards to all that is going on around you, locally, regionally, and globally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. You see, friends, one of the takeaways from the truth and love of God and His Word is that you and I can trust Him no matter what. When we look around the world today, and again, you can look across the globe and see some pretty horrifying things. You can look across our country or countries and see some pretty horrifying things. You can look locally. Frankly, you can look in the mirror and see some pretty horrifying realities. The good news is, no matter who you are, Jesus is Lord. Christ is in charge. Friends, whether you are a Christian who is struggling with the realities of the brokenness and the fallenness of our world in a macro sense, and you wonder if it's ever going to be okay, if it's ever going to become a safe and better world. Or if you're a lost soul who sees the same things and perhaps is struggling with processing it on a personal or a global level. Again, the good news is that Jesus is Lord, that the gospel of Jesus the Christ saves souls. Friend, I want to encourage you to press into Jesus, regardless of what it looks like, what you're experiencing, what you're seeing. I think of a local farmer here in our community. There are times of year when driving by that farm, I smell what is horrific. It is a horrible place to drive through. And yet, I know that in just a few months, there's going to be a beautiful crop coming up where I'm currently struggling to drive through. And I was reminded, I know that truth. But the farmer, he knows it and has a vision for it and is devoted to it, even in the midst of those ugly times. Friend, I want to encourage you to have a vision that is connected to the mission of Christ, to trust Him no matter what. It doesn't mean that you rationalize or justify the wrong that is happening. Wrong is wrong. Sin is sin. And at the same time, don't lose hope. We have a living hope in the loving God. Remember, our God is large and in charge no matter what. And at the same time, remember, He is holy, and therefore He's called us to be holy. Live in that tension, I pray, and show the world not your religion, but your Redeemer. Amen and amen.